Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of June 14th to the 21st. Time is fluid and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So let's get one of your overall energies for love this week. Pisces, you have spiritual maturity. This is a really good card to get. Really good card. Especially if you are connecting to someone right now or in a relationship. This card signifies that you and this person have come together to help each other grow and mature. And specifically on a level of spiritual evolution. So when this card comes through, really strong energy of a connection that's here for a huge reason. So if you are in a relationship and there has been some type of transformations, evolutions, needing for that, where you can see your transformation and their evolution as the connection is moving forward, it looks like that is being highlighted for you this week. This is an energy of like helping each other. If you see there's two people walking up the road, right, to reach enlightenment at the top of the mountain. So I feel like if you are newly connecting to somebody or meeting somebody this week, it's because on a spiritual level, you were meant to connect to this person, not only for your evolution, but for their evolution as well. Very positive card to get. Let's see what else you got going on here, Pisces, for the week. You also have law of attraction. We attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match yourself first. Exactly. And that's exactly what happens when you use the law of attraction. A lot of the times when you reach that level of wholeness in your own energy, you are then able to attract somebody that matches that matches what you're giving off, that matches the vibration that you are holding. So if you're in a relationship, I definitely do feel there's beautiful evolution to this connection this week, really transforming with each other, and that's what you have attracted with this person. If you are connecting to somebody new, or there is a new person in your realm, there definitely could be a really strong sense of like a match where there is a reflection between the two of you of some type of compatibility, chemistry, attraction, right? Let's see what your Mystic Moon oracles are. We have nostalgia, we have lessons, and we have victim. So if you are in a relationship, you two have come together to help you two heal from the past. Very specific, very on point. Even if there's a new person in your energy or you are meeting a new person this week, I mean, this really does match spiritual maturity, especially with lessons coming through. This person is helping you as you help them learn and evolve. I mean, very, very specific reading so far. And with the victim card here, that is a strong indication of... A lot of times the victim card comes in when there's self-sabotage. So if you are somebody that had that in the past, where you always aligned with people who self-sabotage the connection, or aligned with people that you kind of self-sabotage the connection, this energy is going to help clear that. Where you two are not in that state of being any longer, or you two help each other not be in that state of being with the connection between the two of you. So there's a really big energy here of this person was sent into your life, maybe back into your life, for healing, for big healing as well. So let's see what your overall energy is from the tarot. Here, Pisces, you know, this person could give you a safe space, if that makes sense, and they teach you not to stress out or not to create stress, because, you know, the victim energy is a self-induced energy. So I feel like there's this energy here around this person assisting you as you assist them back, of not like internal spiral, internal issues, things along those lines. So let's see what your overall energy is from the tarot. We have listen with the High Priestess. There's more spiritual energy. So you know what's interesting, Pisces? Your weekend reading / new moon and Gemini reading, that was your last reading that came out on this channel. It was all about an alignment to a soul connection. And now even in your, and it did bring up love in your weekend reading. And now your love reading is talking about a very strong spiritual connection. And the High Priestess amplifies that. High Priestess ruled by you and Virgo. Does that mean they're a Virgo? No. But that's just the card that holds it. Some of you, maybe, yeah, you are connecting to your sister sign right now. But you do have this High Priestess energy where your intuition is going to tell you. Your intuition is going to be your guide through this. And sometimes when our soul or our intuition feels connected to somebody, the mind can't think of reasons why. So some of you, you have no idea why you feel so connected to this person, or why you felt so connected to this person upon first meeting in the past, if this is the current connection. But there's going to be something that goes on this week that answers your question, that gives your mind the answer to the why. And it's because they're here to assist. As you assist them back, you know, it's not just going to be them towards you. You will also be able to give this person some type of assistance as well. There is a very strong sense that the divine brought you two together to grow. So let's clarify this. On the High Priestess, we have the Five of Swords. What's coming your way is the Page of Wands. Your influence is the Lovers. Yeah, you are highly attractive to love right now. What's unexpected is the Knight of Pentacles. Your advice is the Two of Swords. And your outcome is the Knight of Swords. So this is what I mean. A lot of the times our intuition and our gut feeling knows something, but the mind, right, the sword energy, the mind doesn't have an answer to it. They're like, well, I don't know. It's just a feeling that I have. And sometimes when the mind can't connect it, the mind tries to self-sabotage sometimes. So I feel like with your overall energy to the High Priestess and the Five of Swords, your overall energy this week is really strongly connected to spiritual growth on a individual level and on a partnership level. To where just because the mind can't figure it out doesn't mean it's not something that you don't feel. But it looks like with your outcome, the Knight of Swords, there is going to be some type of clarity your mind receives this week that gives you that, oh, this is why I was supposed to connect to this person, or this is why we're together, or this is why we met. Like there's some type of why being answered mentally. And the Page of Wands is here of what's coming your way. So that's an indication of like a spark, good news, answers being given to you. Let's clarify this for you, Pisces. On the Five of Swords in your overall energy, we have the Knight of Wands. Yep. It's a feeling. The thought might not be there just yet, but it's the feeling that you're being called to follow. The passion, the excitement, the I feel like I meant to connect and belong with this person. Some of you with your energy here, you know, you have the High Priestess is a very withdrawn energy. The Five of Swords stays withdrawn because they don't want to feel defeated. The Knight of Wands doesn't care about that. They're like, I feel it, I'm going for it. So you may be finding yourself more action-oriented or just more passionate or more, or I guess you could say less detached. Page of Wands of what's coming your way with the Page of Pentacles. The Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Exactly. Six of Swords, healing. Nine of Cups, soul satisfaction. Page of Pentacles here. A physical energy of this. So you have the Page of Wands and you have the Page of Pentacles of what's coming your way. So there is a new phase of love for you to move into. Either with a new person, with a connection, and or in your current relationship if you are like fully committed. There is some type of healing that's being brought to you in this person this week. And it feels really good and it feels very independently satisfying. Not that the other person's not going to feel it too, but you're definitely going to feel it for sure. I like this. Wish fulfillment with love coming your way. I don't know the last time we saw the Nine of Cups of what's coming your way, especially in a love reading. But there's something going on with you with love. The new moon in Gemini weekend reading brought it up too. And this reading is going out on the day of the new moon in Gemini. So I'm really not surprised that it's matching that. I would go with it should match the reading because it's the same energy. So on the lovers of your influence, we have the Magician. There you are. Law of Attraction. 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So this person is here to help alleviate some type of stressful energy that is connected to love for you. And I feel like that happens to Piscean energies a lot because of how deep Piscean energies feels things. But you have the Magician to the lovers indicating you have manifested this connection. You have attracted in this type of connection for a very specific reason. And it looks like this specific reason is to let go of past issues, fears, and anxieties, as well as let go of a potential self-sabotaging way of navigating love. On the Knight of Pentacles of what's unexpected, so you may find unexpected consistency and stability in this person that may be either new to you or something that feels like good to you. I would say out of all the knights, the Knight of Pentacles is the one who usually makes it to the end because they go slow and steady. They don't just run. On the Knight of Pentacles of what's unexpected, the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Three of Swords. There's that healing. To the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups, Knight of Swords. So I feel like you don't expect to find healing with love. And that's probably why you were withdrawn for so long. And that's why this combination of cards is in your unexpected position. Because I don't feel like you expected to ever heal this part of yourself towards love. I feel like some of you Pisces were just kind of like, well, this is the way I am. I don't know why I get activated. I don't know why I get anxious. I don't know why I get this. I don't know why I get that. I guess this is just who I am. And the universe is kind of like, you can evolve out of this. You just need the right relationship to mirror that evolution in you. And it looks like this is it. Or you're about to connect to this person that's going to do that for you. But like I said, it's not only going to be them for you. There's got to be something that you do for them back on a spiritual level as well. So it's almost like your two souls were like calling out to each other without realizing it. And it does look like it could be unexpected in that sense. Because some of you in your influence here, you may have not even been realizing that your soul was putting something out there like that. On the Two of Swords of what's your advice. 10 of Cups. You don't see this happiness coming. 3 of Wands. Take hold of it and stabilize your energy in it. So take off the blindfold. Put the swords that are around your heart. Put them down. And experience what's in front of you. Because the Two of Swords is indecisive. And they're kind of weary about experiencing. But your advice is the opposite. It's saying, no. Experience the happiness and stability that's in front of you here. Knight of Swords of your outcome, which I feel like is your mind. Definitely coming into the why this is here or why this energy is important. And we have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, The King of Cups. So this connection may unexpectedly open you up. You know, the King of Cups is a nice, emotionally regulated energy. So I feel like a lot of you that may resonate with, oh, I avoid love because of the person that comes out of me when I am in love, and I don't know how to change it, and I don't know how to transform it, so I just avoid love. This person is going to be the energy that helps you find that emotional regulation, that ease of emotion inside of you. Instead of your emotional body like moving in like tsunami waves, it's like more subtle waves. And I feel like that's probably what you have been avoiding, the tsunami wave inside of you. But there is somebody or something around you, or a connection you're in, experiencing, or that's coming in. I mean, you don't have many aces here, so I'm going to go with it's probably a connection that you're already in or have been in for a while, or there's some awareness of who this person is. And it's like allowing yourself to evolve through this connection. And it looks like they have brought you to somebody that is exactly for that. And, you know, the Six of Swords here and what's coming your way, like in the big deck, because this deck is the tarot, right? Because that's the High Priestess. The Six of Swords in the big deck literally says healing begins. And where is the Six of Swords heading? To the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, the soul satisfaction. So this relationship, this connection is going to bring you an immense amount of healing. And there could be something that happens this week between the two of you that really gives your mind that aha moment. Like, oh, that's what I needed to work through. That's what I needed to evolve from. And I didn't know what it was. And now the mind is finally connecting to the soul, the heart. Like it's the alignment is happening. The reason why. You're going to understand why this person is in your life. You're going to understand why this person is an important individual for you. So let's move on to the second half of this reading. I don't take flyers, so don't think I was going to take that, because when I do the all signs portion, we go off the cut, off the 12 cards. So in terms of zodiac signs here, you do have Pisces, you have Virgo, you have Gemini. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope. All mutable signs, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini in your reading, could be around you or in your chart. So now let's get to the all signs portion, all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well. Leave the rest behind. You may resonate to the main spread and not the all signs portion. You may resonate to the all signs portion and not the main spread. So let's see what we got for you, Pisces. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. Here we go. First card out, Aries. I'm becoming a better person, and the King of Wands. So Aries is working on themselves. They are indicating that with this card, King of Wands. They are still highly passionate, very attracted towards you. The King of Wands is an action-oriented energy, so you may receive more action, more affection, or just more energy from an Aries this week. With that King of Wands energy, it looks like they're definitely in a position of wanting to move towards you, closer to you, or just be more action-oriented. Could be really strong passion as well. They may want to show you that they are a better person or becoming better. Taurus, I want to be more than friends, and the Two of Cups. So Taurus wants to evolve this connection. They want to move out of the friend zone and into the romance sector of things. Very specific combination of cards. They feel very connected to you, and they want to see where this can go on a level of emotion and passion and sincerity between the two of you, opposed to just a platonic level. Gemini, I know that I crossed the line with you in the Knight of Pentacles. So Gemini may have done something that wasn't the greatest here between the two of you. They know they crossed the line with you in some way, shape, or form. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, they are hoping that if they stay stable and reliable in your energy, that you'll continue the connection with them, or in the future give them another chance to show you they can be stable. But they do have an energy of the Knight of Pentacles here, which is willing to be patient. Cancer. I can't stop thinking about you, and the Queen of Cups. So Cancer has very deep-seated feelings for you. They can't stop thinking about you. You are emotionally taking over their energy when the Queen of Cups comes through. Some of you may get an emotional confession or just a lot more love and affection from a Cancer this week. Some of you may hear from a past Cancer that's missing you. Leo, you came closer than anyone, and the Eight of Pentacles. So Leo could be working on themselves here. They are indicating that you came closer than anyone. I do feel like for some of you, a Leo could be working on an offer that they want to make to you, but they still could be focusing on things that they have to focus on. But you could be dealing with a Leo who just kind of keeps you at arm's length. Could be dealing with a Leo who's a little scared or prideful and letting somebody fully in. Next up is Virgo. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, and the Death card. So big change here between you and a Virgo, or there was an ending between the two of you. They're indicating it was very hard to let you go, and with the Death card to Judgment, okay, that kind of makes no sense-ish. What? They didn't let you go. Judgment, the Empress. Okay. Two things here. If you are not physically around a Virgo all the time, and there was like a parting between the two of you, that may have been very hard for them because of how much they value this connection and how much they feel connected to you, and potentially look at you as their like wife or husband or like divine counterpart. Others of you, if there is a separation with a Virgo, like not just physical, but communication, you know, haven't spoken, things along those lines. You could potentially hear from a Virgo that wants to come back in because they are having trouble getting over you. Like, if the ending already happened, I feel like this week could be where they are like, oh, wait, Pisces is the one. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, that makes no sense. So, okay, next up is Libra. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the Two of Pentacles. So, you may be slightly indecisive about what to do with a Libra because you could be dealing with a Libra who is uncertain or just maybe hard to read sometimes. They're indicating that they feel like they were a distraction from your pain. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So, some of you, there was some pain that you were in when you decided to deal with a Libra, and they may be aware that you came their way or that this connection happened for healing. But the Four of Pentacles has a hard time letting go. So I feel like although Libra may feel like they were a distraction to some type of your pain, it's like they still don't want to let go of this connection either. So, okay. Scorpio, I'm afraid to contact you, and the Ace of Wands. What's with all this contradiction right now? They're afraid to contact you, but there's the Ace of Wands. All right, so some of you, Scorpio, may be have been fearful of saying something to you that now they're finally feeling more confident in expressing. Others of you, there has been a Scorpio that has been scared to contact you, but it looks like this week they're finding the courage to do so with the Ace of Wands. Sagittarius, it was my fault, but I blamed you, and the Hanged Man. So Sagittarius is having a change of perception right now. They may have pointed the finger at you, made it seem like everything was your problem or your issue, but in all actuality, they may be understanding that they need to take more accountability than they were. Hanged Man, Knight of Swords. So it definitely looks like they're stuck on you here. Knight of Swords energy, very fast-paced communication. Some of you may hear from a Sagittarius all of a sudden, or your Sagittarius may all of a sudden say something to you that feels like it comes out of nowhere this week. Capricorn, I lost myself for a little while, and the High Priestess. So withdrawn energy. Some of you are very withdrawn from a Capricorn right now. They're indicating that they lost themselves for a while in whatever way, shape, or form. High Priestess, Six of Pentacles. I feel like, Pisces, you may be withholding your energy from a Capricorn. So I don't know if they've tried yet or not, or they're about to try. But I don't really see you giving much into this energy, if at all. Some of you feel like a Capricorn is a lost cause in your eyes for some reason. Why? You may feel like they don't balance your energy with that Six of Pentacles, but they may try to this week. All right, we have Aquarius, finding out the truth crushed me, and the Five of Pentacles. So there is some type of separation energy between you and Aquarius. Now, for some of you, this could be a connection where you two are just not around each other physically as much, and there is some type of feeling of just missing each other. King of Pentacles. So if you are in a connection with an Aquarius that's just like maybe distant, but still like in communication, I feel like the separation energy and not being around you is hard for them. Could also be hard for you. Others of you, if you are fully separated from an Aquarius, it looks like they are trying to focus on themselves, focus on their stability. There definitely could have been certain things that came out that may have ruined the connection or may have messed with the connection if the case is full separation. And lastly, we have Pisces. I wish I could take back my words, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some destined shift between you and a Pisces. They may have said something that they shouldn't have said, and they wish they could take back their words. And with the Justice card, you could get an apology from a fellow Pisces. They may have definitely done or said something that they feel that they should apologize for or attempt to make balance or renewed balance between the two of you. So definitely some apologetic energy or trying to rebalance the connection with Pisces. Let's make sure everyone's out here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Pisces. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. We do this type of reading every week in the beginning of the week if you enjoyed it. And I will see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye now, Pisces.